Welcome to the Bandano Podcast, where we're calling a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. It seems as if this is the week the WNBA players decided, you know what? July 4th week, we are going to start playing out these CBA negotiations in the court of public opinion. We're going to air our grievances. Every time we get in front of a camera, we're going to complain, we're going to whine, and then hopefully enough fans, enough supporters are going to get on our side and start holding up their pitchforks and torches, marching at the door of Kathy Engelbert, screaming at the owners, "We want more money! We want more money! Give the players what they want!" And hopefully they're expecting that the owners are saying, "Oh, yeah, sure, here." You want my watch too? Here's my necklace. You want my private jet? Yeah, take my private jet. You could go to Costa Rica. You could go to Turks and Caicos. I'm not sure what the players are expecting. I just hope that they understand that they're at a negotiation table across from sharks. Not minnows, not guppies, not goldfish you flush down the toilet when you forget to feed them for a few days. They're across from sharks. They swim in the waters and they smell blood when it comes to the WNBA Players Association, and they smell blood especially when they see how they've been treating the only player in the league that draws some moolah. They're like, "Oh no." And you guys want this? And you guys don't, "Oh, this is going to be an easy negotiation. You want to lock out? Fine." You want to say no to the deal? Cool. In fact, this is cutting into my 12 o'clock appointment anyway. That's what the owners are saying. They got nothing to lose. Why? Because they've already been losing supporting this league. It is what it is. Facts don't got time for your feelings. Shout out to Rudy at Come On Now, the podcast. WNBA facing backlash on Thursday amid CBA negotiations. 2 days after Phoenix Mercury forward Satu Sabali called the WNBA's opening offer in collective bargaining talks a slap in the face, New York Liberty star Breanna Stewart gave another update that was not any better. On Thursday, three-time WNBA champion Stewart was quoted as saying she was absolutely frustrated with the league's negotiating tactics. They kind of just ignored everything we said Stewart, a vice president and member of the WNBA Players Association Executive Committee. In response, the league and WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert in particular faced heavy criticism on social media from fans worried about the looming possibility of a lockout when the current collective bargaining agreement ends after the 2025 season. "Oh, we got our expansion teams? Yeah, cool. Oh, we got our new media deal? Cool. My job's here is done. Owners, you cool? Okay, we're done here." I don't know if fans don't understand this. Kathy Engelbert does not work for the players. Shh, quiet. Kathy Engelbert works for the owners. Her number one priority is to make sure that those team owners are happy. And they need to turn a profit very quickly, very soon. And the current product, without 22 in Indiana, doesn't do that. The only team that does that is that team. Sorry. Kathy gets it. The owners get it. The players, they must be aloof to it. The fans, they don't want, the old fans, they don't want to understand that. They don't get to understand that. They think they deserve our attention, folks. They think they're entitled to our support. Not entitled to shit. All due respect, you're just not. Before Colson's Indiana Fever played the Las Vegas Aces on June 22nd, she read a statement of player demands for the new CBA. We'll get to those demands. This week, Fever star Caitlin Clark was heard on Colson's Instagram Live calling out Kathy Engelbert over prize money after Indiana Fever won the WNBA Commissioner's Cup. That's right, folks. You get more money winning the Commissioner Cup than you do winning the WNBA Finals. So as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to the biggest pot available in the league, well, we already got the big pot. Yeah. We chased down the end of that rainbow. We saw a big pot of gold against the Minnesota Lynx. And we took that gold home with us. Oh, that's hysterical. Stewart, 30, holds a unique position in the negotiations as the co-founder of Unrivaled alongside Nafisa Collier of the Minnesota Lynx. Oh yeah, I don't know if the owners like that. Although the fledgling 3-on-3 league does not overlap with the WNBA season, it provides a fallback option for WNBA stars to play and get paid competitive salaries if there is a work stoppage. The two-time WNBA MVP said that she hopes the CBA negotiations will be more constructive during WNBA All-Star Weekend in Indianapolis, when the Players Union will have a chance to meet face-to-face with the league. Hey, league! Hey, how you doing? Oh, how you guys doing today? Hey, we're here to negotiate. Is Caitlin with you guys? No, she's not here. Why isn't she here? Oh, well, we didn't invite... Well, why didn't you invite her? Oh, well, because we should... Well, you thought wrong. How about you do me a favor? How about you ladies turn around, bring in Caitlin Clark, and we'll call you when it's time to come in. That's how those are going to play out face-to-face. They also mentioned the 3v3 Unrivaled League. It's a 3v3 league for now. I'm sure their hopes is to kind of get bought out a little bit and just be a subsidiary of the WNBA, a subsidiary of a subsidiary of a subsidiary of a... Yeah, it'll get complicated, I'm sure. But the Unrivaled League is a 3v3 league. Do you know how much more money investors are going to need to cough up in order to expand the rosters to support 5v5 competition? Players are getting injured at an astronomical rate at Unrivaled as it is when the league was going on. Lack of training staff, lack of accommodations, lack of facilities. What do you think a 5v5 roster is going to need to entail? More. Exactly. More. And they haven't made a profit yet either. They almost broke even. Ain't no profit. Especially not to justify expanding the league, adding more teams, adding more players. And Unrivaled is only 30 players. Is Nafisa Collier and Breanna Stewart and the Players Association going to jeopardize a league of 150 plus women just for 30 players that are already contracted to play at Unrivaled? That doesn't seem like, reasonable at all, now does it? That seems selfish of those players. That seems like they're only looking out for them and not looking out for the totality of the league. Very interesting. Breanna Stewart, absolutely frustrated. Anytime you go back and forth, you're not expecting to hear that yes on the first proposal, but you're expecting to have a conversation. They kind of just ignored everything we said because your demands are ludicrous. Some demands, I assure you, they said, yeah, here, fine. You want a little bit more oomph in retirement? Here's a little bit extra. You want some pregnancy and planning support? Here's a little bit extra. You want an increase in salary? Yeah, here's a little bit extra. Wait, you want 50% of all revenue? Oh, you ladies are high. You're not getting that. But here are the priorities. New economic model. Transforming the current system, which imposes arbitrary and restrictive caps on the value and benefits players receive, by introducing an equity-based model that grows and evolves in step with the league's business success. Player salaries, establishing clear distinctions between salary and bonuses, ensuring players receive wages that properly reflect their value and contributions to the league's growing business. Let's just say they get more equity as the league grows. You think they're going to lose equity? You think they want to lose equity as the league shrinks? No, they're not going to want to do that. But the owners are going to want to write that in there as well. I'm just saying. Minimal professional standards. Implementing consistent minimum standards that align with other leading professional sports leagues, maintaining professional and safe environments across the league, including practice and game facilities, as well as travel accommodations. The owners would rather see a profit before they start reinvesting into their team. Basic. They want to see a profit before they start reinvesting. And I don't mean like, oh my gosh, I need this. They need to see anything. They would be happy just not seeing another minus 40 million in their column. Another minus 50 million in their... They would be happy not seeing that. But they're not even getting that. They're not even getting that. Here are things I think the owners are definitely giving up. Better retirement benefits, probably for veterans who've been in the league 10 or more years. Pregnancy and family planning benefits, fair and accessible planning support for all players, including retirement benefits that provide long-term security for their families. I'm sure they're getting some sort of those last 2 bullet points that they're asking for. Again, whether it's as much as the players want, again, they're asking for too much. They're asking for too much. Folks, remember when you were young, hanging out, and let's say you went to a place last minute, right? Dunkin' Donuts or a bagel place last minute. Hey, you guys got any bagels or donuts rolling around? Yeah, folks, I was like that growing up. Yeah, me and my friends, hey, yeah, let's go. Yeah, here's a free donut. Oh, sweet. Can I get another one? How about another one? How about another one? How about, no, you can't continue to get more free donuts. You're lucky I'm giving you 1 donut, god darn it. How many more donuts do you want? That's what these owners said. You're lucky I'm giving you any money at this point. How much more money do you want? Seriously, the owners are working for free when it comes to the WNBA. And they're tired of it, folks. They're tired of it. Quote, "We are not even getting any money from WNBA expansion," an NBA team executive said. NBA owners do see money from NBA expansion fees. Oh, they want that bread, folks. They want that bread. That means when Golden State Warriors owner Joe Lacob and Raptors minority owner Lauren Tannenbaum this year paid $150 million for a Toronto team and new practice center. None of the proceeds went to the NBA owners. Some owners want more transparency from NBA Commissioner Adam Silver about when they will get to see some return from the suddenly popular WNBA. We want money now. Okay, there's finally some movement in this league we've been supporting for 27 years. Okay, when do I get my money? When do I see a return? When am I out of the negative? When is anything going to happen positively for us, and other than being, oh, look at all the nice PR those owners are doing? Other than that, when are they going to get something tangible? New York's owner James Dolan has been pushing Silver behind the scenes. There's a bunch of owners who see Dolan as their hero for pressing Silver on these questions, but Silver is not giving us any answers. WNBA finances, including detailed reports on revenue and expenses, are shared with both the NBA's and WNBA's Board of Governors. That is somewhat BS, and they are consolidating it with NBA financials. Oh, let's muddy the waters. By consolidating numbers, you don't have to break out any of them. What I am going to say about that, some of these owners who have a piece of the NBA and a piece of the WNBA, they see what real profit is. They see what a reasonable percentage is to split with the players because they've been through it before. And they're just not willing to play stupid and go along with whatever the Players Association wants. Another thing that I found interesting in this New York Post article is how much the owners actually own of this league. Take a look at this, folks. The NBA owns nearly 60% of the league. When one combines the NBA's owners' personal stakes in WNBA teams and the WNBA itself, the amount rises to 75%. They want their money. And so do the players. And so do the players. We're at a standstill, it seems. The owners aren't going to move. They have nothing to lose here. They have absolutely nothing to lose. The players, they have a season to lose. They have momentum fading. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all of this support. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. We'll see you next time, and as always, take it easy.